Hi, I'm Debbie, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today we're reading for July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, this is just the introduction. It'll be on all the videos. I will put a timestamp where you can bypass this. Hope you don't. I hope you watch it at least one time, but if you're Crosswatchers, you watch for your moon, your rising, ascending, Venus, whatever it is, you can then just go there and it'll click you right towards where you want it to be. Okay. Now, again, July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I will be using my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards for the main reading. I will pull one from my John Holland Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, and I will, of course, use my Emily Anderson Crystal deck. Crystal deck. Now, for the introduction, we will do an overview with my Rider-Waite tarot cards and my, yes, I still have to look, Colleen Barron Read the Good Tarot. Okay. Now, I have prayed, meditated, and infused all the decks with Reiki energy, but remember, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate for you. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Okay? Have fun with this. Now, interesting times. Oh, I am an intuitive channeler. I open myself to higher power. My job is just to say whatever comes through. Not even try to think about it, which that's a little hard to do sometimes, but let it just flow and let it just come out. Okay, so the weekend, yeah, we've been having a lot of the Schumann resonance. We've been having those white spikes. I am not an expert on that. I try to give you what I find, so just know that, but you could also do your own looking that up in the wide internet. But I do get the Schumann resonance, that spiky thing, the white thing. I do take a screenshot of that from the Schumann resonance website itself. It's in Siberia. So interesting times. We can all feel the energies moving. What are we having? This weekend is going to be one of those other interesting times too, because we have on the second, and remember, it's not a light switch that just goes boop, it's on, and then boop, it's off. It's more of a dimmer switch. So we could be feeling this first through the third, maybe even longer. But on the second, we have Mars, which is in Aries, squaring with Pluto, which is in Capricorn. So when they're squaring, it's kind of like they're egging each other on. There's kind of that frenemy type of thing. You do it. No, you do it. You get in trouble. No, you get in trouble. So Mars and Aries, both, the gods of wars, depending Greek or Roman, culture. And then we have Pluto, so that's the war energy. That's the going forth energy. They like to be, Mars likes to be with Aries. Aries likes Mars to be in that constellation. So it's just really very, let's go forward. Let's get this, let's get this done. Let's make some havoc, okay? Sometimes it's good. Sometimes, who knows? It could be a little bit disheartening too. Anyway, then we have Pluto in Capricorn. It is retro. So it's visiting spots that it has just, been in. And one of the spots it's very, very close to. It's almost like in that same little sweet spot. Remember when I was talking about February 19th and then, 22nd, the 222 energies? And that was something to do with it was last there for the United States birth chart in 1776, July 4th. Well, it's like it's either like a degree off or it's like a minute off, but it's kind of in that same sweet spot. So Mars in Aries, Pluto in Capricorn. We know Pluto, transformation, destruction, but then things have, tower card type of energy. Things have to be destroyed in order for it to be rebuilt. And I do feel like we're sort of in that rebuilding period, but it's not necessarily easy. So we've got those two kind of, going at each other a little bit. So we have that. Put them aside. Now we have Mercury, that's in Gemini. It is trining, and that's a very happy, that they work together now. Let's do this. Mercury Communication, also electronics. But mostly communication. Mercury likes to be in Gemini. Gemini loves Mercury. Very chatty type of energy there. Then we have that trining, so it's coming together with Saturn in Aquarius. And Saturn, again, these are the things that I've been saying about Saturn, is, Basically, it is illusion versus reality. So the weekend could be very interesting. Things could be, more and more revelations, more things happening, more coming out. A little bit of that, that Pluto and Mars could be, really, like I said, loggerheads with each other. So let's see what we have. So look for an interesting weekend. And if you remember what I was talking about, the song Aquarius, well, we also have the first and second, we have the moon waxing in Leo. So some strong stuff going on. Let's see now. Let's use our cards and ask higher power. Higher power, what's going to happen? What's happening for this weekend? What do we need to be aware of? What are the energies like? And let's see, what are the energies like? Card falling out. When they fall out, it's like they need to come out. Let's go ahead and cut. See what we have. 2 more cards. Anything reversed has stronger energies. The court cards, the Page, Knight, Queen, King, they have dual energy. So let's see what we've got going on here for the weekend overview. This is the card that fell out. The Fool. Now this is reversed. So we have the Fool. Now this is a lovely card. I love the Fool. There's so much hope. There's just so much passion with the Fool. The Fool has been called to go on this journey. The Fool, people are saying, well, that's really foolish of you, but the Fool just says, I'm called. I have no other real choice but to do what I need to do. So we have a 0. 0 is God source energy. Numbers have meanings. Now, a lot of times numbers can be used for dark energy. We like to use them more for the light energy. So 0 is God source energy. The Fool, new journey, new calling, just new. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what's going to be happening with this. I just know that I have to do this. The Fool carries this carries this flower, carries this little bag, and basically has confidence and just believes, even though the journey may be rough, at this point, the Fool is like, yes, let's just start. So something's starting, something changing, something is moving on. And again, the Fool is on the precipice, and we've all been feeling that type of energy, like, where are we going? It looks like he's about to fall, off. He's just head in the clouds, or not in the clouds, in the sun, just kind of looking up, not watching even where he's going. But we don't know. We don't know what's below. Maybe it's a step down into another level. Who knows? But that's the journey of the Fool. We don't know. We just have to trust. We have to have faith. And again, it's saying we're being called to something that we don't even know. We don't know the outcome. We don't know the end. Next card is, okay, now we have another major arcana. We have the Devil. The Devil is a 15, so it's a 1-5. Again, the 1 is new beginnings, new start. 10, transitional energy, plus a 5. 5 is all about change. A lot of times it's 555. We've all seen those, those double, triple numbers. Change. Could be positive, could be negative. The thing about this, as we start the new journey, the thing about the Devil is a lot of that is being ruled by fear. Breaking out. Do we break out? Do we even leave our chains? What are we supposed to do with this? The thing is, when you look at the chains are loosely bounding. So these whoever or whatever these are could slip these chains and move on. But is it basically, rather stay with the Devil than go on the Fool's journey? This is a lot of this is facing your fears, confronting your, just coming to face your fears. The thing about this is now, we don't necessarily want to stay in this very, this harsh energy here. The interesting thing when you look at these people, there's a feminine and a masculine, is they're no longer human. They're no longer fully human. They're being transformed into something else. So the Fool is saying, is saying, come on, we're being called to something else. The Devil basically says, do you really want to do this? Do you really want to do this? Wouldn't you rather stay with what you know than maybe try something new, or maybe, try a new pathway? So this is, a lot of this is the, like I said, facing fears. But, you've been following me for a while. This comes up periodically. It's, fear is the tool of the devil, is one of the tools of the devil. It keeps you from following your journey. It keeps you from moving on to where you need to move on to, or where you're being called. Fear can keep you from your calling. Okay, let's see what this next card is. And there we have it. Again, reversed. Were they all reversed? I think they were. But again, we have that 5 energy. We have the Hierophant. You know that I'm not necessarily a big fan of the Hierophant. The Hierophant, to some readers, is saying you're coming to your higher calling, that you're just rising above yourself. To me, the Hierophant is the business of religion, the business of government, the ruling of the religion, the ruling of government. Basically, very strict, very structured. So it's kind of like fear. Do we stay with one? Do we go on that new journey? So this weekend does have a lot of that. Does have a lot of choices for us. And, it could also be that many of us who follow, many of us who have, you've communicated with me, I do believe that, star seeds, indigo, crystal children, whatever time period you came in. And like I say, I'm from the old time period. There is some changes. We have some choices to make. Which way are we going to go? What are we going to choose? Are we going to choose the conformity of the Hierophant? Or are we going to choose maybe the freedom or the liberation of the Fool? I don't know, but it's interesting energy, and many of us are seeing this. So we have, again, 15, which is 555. We have that 5 energy again, change, change, change. Do we go with the changes, or do we not? So this is, again, this is structure. This is very, very limiting energy. The Hierophant is very, limiting. The Hierophant, and anything that you want to read about the Hierophant, it's kind of like, well, you can, get with like-minded, you can stay with what you know, or maybe you should try something new. So let's see. Interesting. This is, I don't quite know what to tell you about this. These are big, powerful stuff. So let's see what we've got here. Let's see what we've got here now. Let's go on with the Colleen Barron Reed. I don't know why I have such a hard time with her name, but I want to say it correctly. And let's see. The Good Tarot, Higher Power. What would you like to tell everyone this week, for this weekend, for Friday, Saturday, Sunday? What do we need to know? Here we go. Now, you can also see the pentacle is skewed. So that could be, the pentacles, the sign of the pentacles, that is our earth energy, that is our money, job, career. It's also Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo energy too. So there could be we're all having some strange things going on. So it could be money that is being used to keep us in fear. I don't know. Okay, let's see what this is all about. And now, again reversed, we have the 5 of air. 5 of air. Air energy is our Aquarius. I told you we've got stuff going on with Aquarius. Saturn's in Aquarius. It's our Gemini. Mercury is in Gemini also. It is also our Libra energy. Now, it is about our thought processes, hearing news, making plans. A lot of times, this is also the 5 of Swords. And the 5 of Swords always has sneaky snake there. Somebody that is not honorable. Somebody that's trying to pull one over you. So this 5 of air has that mental conflict, that mental, what am I supposed to do? Who am I supposed to trust? What am I supposed to trust? The 5 of air leaves you spinning. The 5 of air leaves you not knowing which way to really go. Do I trust what I believe I know, or do I trust what I know I believe? So there's some real conflict with this. There's some real conflict. Not quite sure where we're going with any of it. I hope that I follow the Fool's journey. You never know, though. You never know. No judgment with this. but there is some mental conflict. There is some mental choices. There is, who do I trust? Where do I, what do I trust? What am I supposed to, where am I supposed to be going? So I would say that there is going to have some conflicted energies going on, but I do feel I am going to go, because this is the one that fell out, I am going to go with the promise of the Fool and say that things will be put on, that we will choose the journey. So interesting, of course, it's always interesting, so let's see what we have going on with this one. But this has some really interesting energies right here, and I don't know, which way do we choose? What do we choose? Okay, I will be starting the videos right after this, but please take a moment to do all that liking, like, go down, like everybody, like it all. But like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. And why don't we start our videos now? Hello, my Leos, and how are you? Yep, we're coming closer to your season. And that's when we have that Lion's Gate, and we have all of that other types of energy. So we will see what we will see. But let's get through the weekend first and see what we have from higher power for my Leos. What's going on for my Leos? Are we going to have a lazy Leo weekend? Let's see. Higher power. What do you want to say? What do you want to say? Oh, you're going to be like the backbone to many, many people. You're going to be the people. You're going to have to really keep your energy up. Keep your energy up. Make sure you're getting rest. Make sure you're doing the things you need to do to take care of yourself, because I feel like there's a lot of people going to be depending on you. So who they are could be family, friends, co-workers. Okay, let's see what we've got here. First card is, and these are all reversed, so strong stuff. The Page of Air. So pages, underlying energy is our earth energy. It is our money, job, career. It is our Capricorn. It is our Taurus. It is our Virgo. Now there's some stuff going on with Capricorn, of course. Pluto's in Capricorn. Uranus is in Taurus. So you've got this earth energy here. Now the air energy is our Aquarius. Saturn's in Aquarius. Gemini. Mercury's in Gemini. And it's also our Libra. So we do have that air energy, which is about your hearing news, thinking things through. If you have been waiting for a job offer, if you've been waiting for an offer of opportunity, this is something that seems like this could be coming to you this weekend, or maybe this Thursday, Friday, and then you have to prepare for it for next week. But there is some, pages are very enthusiastic. They really jump into whatever it is they're going to be doing. And, sometimes, that earth energy usually has something to do with this opportunity. And the air energy is you've got all these ideas now circulating in your brain. You've got all these ideas on how to make something better. Again, I go back to what I was saying. There are going to be people that's going to be calling upon you to help them. And it's kind of like you need to have the energy, and you also have to have the ideas. You're going to be kind of like the fix-it person, okay? So there's going to be high stress on you, but at the same time, it's something that you actually thrive on this, okay? This is that type of weekend that you thrive. All right, so logical, honest, impulsive, curious. Challenging information, delays or change to plans, truth delivered without tact. And that Gemini, that could happen. Let's see what we've got here. Next card reversed, the Five of Air. Now this is that sneaky snake energy. This has change energy to it. Again, it's that air energy, thought processes. So that's kind of like there's a little, your place is being challenged. Your place is being, so, again, I was telling you, if you're waiting for that opportunity, there might be somebody else that's challenging you with that opportunity. Somebody may come to you and just kind of say what you're doing. No, you have to prove it. So it's kind of this prove it energy. Again, thought process energy here. When you're dealing with somebody else, like this with the Five of Air, it's just not, there's a manipulative type of energy. There's a, Yeah, very, very manipulative. It's kind of trapping you in your words, trapping you in, you may say something meaning something and they trap you and they try to use your words against you too. The thing is, just take a moment, think things through a little bit, breathe through it. Do not respond, do not respond emotionally. Think things through, okay? So an unwise choice, learn what you can from the situation. Review everyone's motives. That's where sneaky snake comes in. But the thing is, learn what you can, separate yourself, and watch it a little bit more. Like I said, don't let the passion, don't let the emotion take you over, okay? Step back and say, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Your next card here, reversed again, is the Sun. So now we have a 5-1-9 or a 9-1-5. 1, new beginnings. 10, transition. 9 is you've got everything you need. Let's wrap this up. Let's finish this. So, whoever this is may try to, cause you to stumble, but you will not fall. You have the Sun. You have Archangel Uriel. Uriel brings light to the situation. The truth comes out. The Sun is also your sign. I know we're Leos, you're Leos, but the Sun, the Sun is, you're the Sun. You're the Sun energy here. So this is like, so whatever they do try, they can't achieve it. But it doesn't mean that they still won't try, okay? But this, again, this has an excitement. This has a, I can think this through. Very clear. There's very clear energy with the Page of Air, really seeing the truth. But then the Sun also brings light to that darkness. Anyway, it is a happy outcome. Brilliant new ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. So even if Sneaky Snake tries to, like I said, undermine you, kind of like kick your knees out or whatever, take a breath. Don't respond emotionally. Just take a moment, okay? You don't have to get into that point of, no arguments, no arguments. Watch, because they really, it'll be interesting. Watch, because it's almost like whatever the situation is, they tie themselves up. Now, so I have a couple of cards that fell. Okay. 2 cards, and they both fell right side up. So we do have the throat chakra. We have a 5. 5 is about change again. The throat chakra is your energy sources. There's, many, many chakras, but we talk about the 7, the main 7. That's what people talk about mostly, but there's more chakras, and there are chakras inside of chakras. So, this is enough. I'm dangerous enough with the 7. Anyway, so the throat chakra is 5. 5 has some change. So this is kind of like maybe change what you normally say, but it also is finding your voice. It's also connecting. And again, I'm going to say, really, really connect with higher power, connect with God to say what needs to be said, but stay focused, okay? And then we come to spiritual union. So now we have a 2. So 2 has choices, coming together, crossroads. But spiritual union, this is interesting because this could be a coupling. This could be finding your mate. This could be finding your soulmate, finding your twin flame energy here too. Not, this is not the same as this. This is not, Sneaky Snake is not the same. But it's also coming into your own spirituality. It's also coming into your own connection with higher power too. So we've got 2 of these. Interesting. We'll just see. Wait and see. Let me know what this all means. Finding your throat, finding your words, finding your balance. Let's see what we have here. But remember, the Sun, good outcome. Good outcome. You can love, you can care. Don't let the emotions rule. Be logical, think things through. Higher power, definitely. Say your piece, but when you say your piece, be wise. Be wise with it. But I think there's a lot of strength with this energy here for you. There's a lot of strength. There's a lot of empowerment too. So let's see what crystal or energy there is that will be helpful for my Leos. Here we go. titanium rainbow quartz. Awakening all chakras, so maybe you've been quiet too long. Ultimate manifestations, vibrancy, it's a powerful shift. So let me know what this is for you, my Leos. Anyway, yeah, Sneaky Snake does not, when I talk about Sneaky Snake, it doesn't mean that Sneaky Snake wins. It's just more a case of just be aware, and then when you're aware, when your eyes are opened, you can take care of that situation. Anyway, take a moment, please, my Leos, to like, share, subscribe. Click on that bell for notifications. It's always good to do that. As always, though, my Leos, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.